Can I know how many people are running business owners here? Can you? Okay, okay, 5 members. Good. So, as I mentioned, it is a 9 years experience. Like I'm going to talking about only the marketing. So what is work for me as as an agency? So what I did, when I go to the client, when I'm talking about their business, so what is their actually process we follow that? What is the structure we follow that basically, and then we give the result to the people. So I have client retention of the 6 years. So anybody in the agency field which is there in getting the client retaining for the 6 years ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ತುಂಬಾ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Because each month ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು they need to pay to us unless ನಾವು ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಥವಾ ROI ತೋರಿಸಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ nobody is stick to us. Content maybe the images, maybe the video as I mentioned, and the ad copy also mentioned. You know the subject, you know the client actually, and you know the TG. ಏನು ಕ್ಲೈಂಟ್ ನೀವು ಕಂಟೆಂಟನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಯಾವ ಥರ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನು ಅಂತ ದಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಮೇಕ್ ದಿ ಅವರ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಈಸಿಯರ್ ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಏಜೆನ್ಸಿ ಓನರ್ಸ್. Next, coming back to the adapting to the big budgets. So there are the if you see to the TV ads, I think most of the guys we see to the TV ads where one advertising require a lot of the budget, even lakhs, even crores of rupees when we run the one ad, produce it actually. That can be reduced at a very minimal cost. That I will show you that one of the ad which I created myself. I created a character storyline, and then I run that with the videos, and then how it is coming that I will show you that. Next I will show you what is the system which we follow there. So what is the structure we follow there. So when we have even for the construction of the home, we have engineer we will brought in that, and then there's a bricklayers, all these guys will become after that. We have a very structured plan on that. So how many guys as a marketing you have a plan? Can you raise a hand? This is the document I have that. We have we made a plan for the home, right? This very planned way there. Do we have the same plan for marketing? So you make this is what actually I built that. So very few people will be do that. And then execution part is there. One is a plan we should be do that, and then there is a we follow the plan. Okay, that how I will show you what framework we follow that, and we can see. Okay, this is one of the video which I can.
Every cup of tea feels like a fear. Will my sugar spike today? Sweetness tastes bitter. Jaggery will increase blood sugar level. Without sugar, happiness feels less. New sugar that my family will enjoy. Kalpa coconut sugar. It has a low glycemic index, it's natural, and it's sweet and safe.
So can I know what are the things which I told you here? We try to give that. Can you tell me can you some of the things, what is things you observed that? In the video, can I run that video? Can you run the video once again? I just want to what is possible in the AA which I will show.
Every cup of tea feels like a fear. Will my sugar spike today? Sweetness tastes bitter. Jaggery will increase blood sugar level. Without sugar, happiness feels less. New sugar that my family will enjoy. Kalpa coconut sugar. It has a low glycemic index, it's natural, and it's sweet and safe.
Okay, so what I'm actually trying to say is this product is a coconut sugar. Okay, my TG is actually the guy who is having the diabetic patient. So that is my TG on that. The message is that he has a pain that he not able to take a sugar or drink a coffee because of he has a sugar things. And what is in the process of that, he find out that solution is coconut sugar, which is the family is recommended, and then he started using that. Okay, the media which is we use that video can be used to the different media. So we covered that. There is a TG, there is a message, there is a media. So then come to the next point of how we can capture the lead, then nurture the lead, and the sales conversions happens. It's a very simple steps of the 6 steps. If you follow that, it will work on that. Definitely it will work for in the online, which we are doing that now. Now this is actually okay. This is a process of the one of the funnel. I think we come across to the funnel marketing. Like funnel is now like famous because of the various guys are using on the funnel and that. So what actually exactly happens in the funnel and how we fit into the so our whole marketing process in the funnel. So we say that okay, like this is a when actually when we are interacting with the customers, most of the time they will come and ask that okay, what I like my business is XYZ, like I want to do the SEO. Somebody will come and say that I want to do the Google ads, I want to do the meta marketing. So why you want to do that? Somebody's friend is recommending that. He feel that okay, SEO is work for his business, and somebody feel that okay, Google ads is working for his business. Is it really? Let's see. That we have to like look into that. Is it really it works that? What is the process we look into? Let's you have like this is a like this is a funnel on that. When we take that, we have like 1,000 customers or the pin codes. Very simple example of the pin code we have that we have like 2 lakhs of the people which we are targeting that locations per se that. Then come back to the like my TG is concerned. How many people are there? That is a one process with that. There's a process I mentioned that there is a prospect, there is a lead, there is a customers. Okay. If you talk about in the top of the funnel, what we do is awareness things. Awareness is like people should be know about our product and services. That is called as awareness. Initially, as when we starting the business, nobody knows our businesses. That is the awareness stage. In the middle of the funnels, it is called as considerations. You can call it as or engagement or consideration. You can call it as. That is the middle of the funnel. Where in the business, people are started knowing about your business or they are liking about your content. That's what the middle of the funnels will become on that. Then coming to the bottom of the funnel. Bottom of the funnel is where the decisions are made. Somebody who is having the pain and you are giving the solution to them, there is a way like people will buy your product. If I say to them my coconut sugar product, and it is actually solving of the like diabetic problem. He's not able to take a coffee because of the sugar is having the sugar, and like the coconut sugar is solving his problem. Then he will take that. That is the bottom of the funnel and that. When I say the bottom of the funnel, there is also the media. Which media or channel which we can use for bottom of the funnel? What media we can use for the middle of the funnel? There is what media we can use of the top of the funnel. That we will discuss it, as and we go through that. Coming back to the my TG. Okay, like as a small and medium businesses, we don't have the like much of the leverage of the mass budget. It's a very few budget dollars in terms of that. Whatever be the budget, we have that constraint on that. Based on that only, we have to give the return on investment there. There is nothing like as a open budget on that. So how much we can able to give the return on investment, that is very much is required. So how the TG will be defined that. Every product when we select on that, so we should be identify that which actually this my product is going to solving the problem. So if I like you can see that so there are the many things exist. There is a let's come back to our medicines on that. There's a general medicines are there. There is people general doctor physicians are there. There is a specialist are there. Who will actually we will pay more? Specialist or generalist? Specialist, obviously specialist, because these are he is addressing the pain of the customers. Then like when we started doing the niche, actually we have to find out what is his activities or attributes there. We call it as a demographic and the psychographic. What it makes actually in the sense we able to how much of the information we collect about the customers, it will help us to when we're doing the campaigns to reach them exactly the same person. My own example, if I take to the coconut sugar, this guy is on 55 years age and he has a family like this guy, and he's actually in the stayed in the metropolitan city and he's facing the problem of the diabetics. This is how my profile would be like. And depending upon your business, and you have to be identify that who is my right TG to the give the my product. That's how like TG defined model. Next thing is actually the message. This is a very important thing. It looks very normal, but it is not a normal actually. The USP in the sense unique selling. Like most of the business, when we ask for the USP, they say that okay, there is nothing like special about that. I give the best quality and services. So where the quality and services comes on that, After the customer buy the product, then quality, service and quality we can say that. But what guys we are talking about is a prospective customer. You not even buy the product. So there, there is a USP like offer which we can create that. When we say the offer, so what is the offer we give that? Like there is a very tumba companies ಇದೆ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ. Some of the companies are come up with very unique offers. We know that there is before Policy Bazaar come on that, like these guys come up with very unique the message saying that you can, I will give the like this credit score on that. You can just have give it your email ID, and the email ID I will give. You can just have that pan card. You can just insert. This is a USP like you can get to the like that is a message he is giving that. He is offering the product where the people more compelled to buy the product. And even if you take to the even our own recent like Ola or even Uber on that, they message that they give the offer free ride initially. That's a message they wanted to give initially to experience about the products. And then once they buy the product, they know that they are going to be using the services. So how much of the clear about our messages or the USP, that much of the clear like people will be getting there. ನೀವು ಈಗ 100 ಮೆಸೇಜಸ್ ಈಗ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಂತೂ ಲೈಕ್ ವಿ ಗಾಟ್ ದಿ ಲೈಕ್ ತುಂಬ ಬಂಬಾರ್ಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಮೆಸೇಜಸ್ಸು. ಯಾವ ಮೆಸೇಜು ಲೈಕ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಈವನ್ ರೆಕಗ್ನೈಸ್ ಇಟ್. ಈಗ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನಾನು ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಬೇಬಿ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್, ಅನ್ಲೆಸ್ ಸಂಬಡಿ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ದ ಬೇಬಿ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಈವನ್ ಲಿಸನ್ ಇಟ್. ವೆನ್ ಈಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ದ ಬೇಬಿ ಯು ನೋ ದಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಪೇನ್ ಆನ್ ದಟ್, ಯುವರ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಲೈಕ್ targeting to him, then automatically you will buy the baby product. That is it happens. Coming back to the effective channels. So now like I am talking about like a decision making is concerned. When like take back to our own example of the coconut sugar, somebody like you want to looking for somebody diabetic sweetener, where you will go? You will go to the Google most of the case. You will search for the diabetic free sugars or maybe like sugar free product. And if my product is able to list out the when he is coming on that, then automatically you will buy that. Otherwise he is not going to be using the product. If I am using the Google, it should be the bottom of the funnel. If I am using the social media, if it doesn't know the what is his problem and able to solve the problem, then I should be focused on the middle of the funnel. And even he doesn't know about the product at all, then I have to shoot the awareness from. Awareness is most of the meta ads and things like that. We can use that. That's how like channels should be decided on that. So very like here there is another one of the main thing I will use it. Like whenever the people come on that, they will ask for what is the minimum budget I need to spend that to get my ads or to running on that. There's the three things which we call it as a front end, back end, and the lifetime of the customers. Okay, now like let's about I will talk about the campaigns, how it runs on that. You have a 350 rupees. So when we are running the campaign, you know the customer acquisition cost. Okay, I will talk about like now it happens on that. When you are running the campaigns, we run to the 100 people. Let's say 1,000 people we run the campaign. Out of the 1,000 people, there is a 50 people who actually click our ads. Out of the that is a 5%, and out of the 50 people, 5% like 2 to 3 people will be like take our product and service. Let's say our product is costing our product margin would be around like 350 rupees. Okay. And overall we running the campaigns which is actually costing the 400 rupees campaigns to getting the customer. Is it this product, this campaign is on positive campaigns or the negative campaigns, or the good result or the bad result? Sorry? There is a product profit we are getting around like 400 rupees we are getting around. Let's say we almost like 400 to 450 rupees we are running for the campaign cost itself is coming there. Our product profit is 400 rupees, but campaign result when we are getting to the customer is 450 rupees. Is it a good campaign or the bad campaign? Bad campaign. Okay, there is a good, you can say the bad campaign. Now there is a campaign which is like we're running the same campaigns. The product profit is coming on the 1,000 rupees. And obviously like everybody says it is a good campaign on that. Okay, now like this is a simple way to calculate how the campaigns we should be run there. ಆದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಏನಂದರೆ ದ you should be calculate on the what is the when customer is buy the product, how many times he will buy in a year or the lifetime he will buy that. ನಮ್ಮದೇ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ತೊಗೊಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಫ್ somebody is guys we spend like almost 450 rupees to get the customers. Is it a one time he is buying or is it multiple time he is buying that? If he is buying the one time, what you told is right. If he is buying the multiple times, then you should not consider it to the one time cost. You should be considered to the what is the lifetime value of that. We say that okay, at least to the we call it as a CAC, actually customer acquisition cost. If your lifetime is like 1,500 rupees is the lifetime profit we are getting on that, at least we can able to spend a 500 rupees to get the customer. We can spend up to the 500 rupees. That this campaign is profitable. That's how you should be calculate when we are running the campaigns. When you are there in the business, in business ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ this how you have calculate ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. It is not like I am spending like 10,000 rupees ಇಷ್ಟು ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಈ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ ಇದೆ ನನಗೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅ ವೇ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್. ಯು ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ದಿ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಯರ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಟೈಮ್, ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಬೈ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದಿ ಬೈಯಿಂಗ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದಿ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್. ದಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ. ಸೊ ದೆನ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ದಿ ಲೀಡ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಚರಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ಸ್. ಲೀಡ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಬೋದು. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್ ವೆನ್ ದಿ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಸ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದಿ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಕೇಸಸಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಸೊ ವೈ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಬೈ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. Okay, somebody like as I mentioned to the policy buzzer, he is giving to the our report, credit report ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಬೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. That's a one case. And somebody like so some people will give the free report, maybe the Ola example which I told you that he is giving the free ride. There is a various different ways we can actually push them to customer to buy your first product. That is very important. ನೀವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ನಾರು ಬೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಆರ್ ಇವನ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಚೇಂಜಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದಿಯರ್ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆರ್ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಇಮೇಲ್ ಐ ಡಿಸ್. ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ನಂಬರಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮನ್ನು ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ದೆನ್ ಒನ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಚರಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆರ್ ಇಮೇಲ್ ಐ ಡಿಸ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ನಾವೇನು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಉಪಯೋಗ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಈಗ ನಂದೇ ಲೈಕ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ದಿ ಕೋಕೋನಟ್ ಶುಗರ್ ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Once you will buy I say that okay, this is a report, you can download that. All the people who are using the diabetic automatically using coconut sugar. This is the one way I can just is downloading the old. After that I can give the sample to him. In a free sample he can use it and where he can consume the coffee like that. Then we can keep nurturing the systems. Then he will buy the whole like my product regular buy ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. That's the way ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕಮ್ ಟು ದಿ ಮೈ ಲೀಡ್ ನರ್ಚರಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ. ಲೀಡ್ ನರ್ಚರಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಂದರೆ there is a hunting system and there is also the farmers who are actually farming them. Hunting ಅಂದರೆ there is a you got a hungry that you go to the forest and you just hunt that and you fulfill your hunger. That is the one way that. There is a second thing is farmers. They will actually seed ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. They will wait for the 9 months 6 months wait ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. Then they will rip the whole yield. ತುಂಬ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ there is a report which says that 90% of the people, almost 80%, they will not actually call the second times. First time call ಮಾಡಿದರೆ if people are denying it, they will not actually take the services, they will not follow it down. ಇನ್ನು ಥರ್ಡ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡೋರು ಇನ್ನೂ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಲೈಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದಿ 6 follow-ups. You keep messaging them or sharing the information, valuable information to the people. After the 6 messages they start identifying your product or the businesses. Then they started identify that what actually you are doing there. Other start ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. Even up to there is a the market guru says up to you have to go to the 12th follow-ups. Before you are leaving any customers, you have to go up to the 12th follow-ups. Then only you can realize that okay, this product he is able to buy it or not. So that sales conversion strategy, as I mentioned, either you have to give the samples, free samples to them, so that they will buy from you that product. Initially, they can experience about the product and they can use the products. So that's how you do that. So coming back to our AA, so as I showed in the videos, there is TG and messages you can able to communicate with the effectively. All the TV ads which you are running on that, same thing they are doing on that. but then they are spending the huge amount of the money to address it. Here you need a very minimum budgetally you can do that. You can effectively run that. When we run that on that campaigns, so actually we run and we thought, okay, this campaign is going to be B2C. That's what we thought. That's how we calculated. Or surprising that when we run on the social media, most of the B2B, the inquiries came on. There's a huge actually. The ticket size is more on that. There's a different way actually. Anyway, our purpose is, we got a result. That is a main thing actually. So when we're doing that, you can follow the process and you will get the result on that. You can follow the each process step on that. So AI ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು? So how we can say that, okay, ನನ್ನ target customers ಇದೆ, target market I know that on that. Because can I get a clarity on that? ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡೋದು? ಈ simple way ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್. So I know the one target market ಆದರೆ ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನ ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನನಗೆ. That is possible. I try to make some of the prompts which I followed that. I just sharing with you that prompts. You can see to that. Possibly ನಿಮ್ಮ TG ನೀವು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ you can have follow that prompt that maybe give you the detailed things instead of what most of the guys we do that otherwise guesswork okay it work aguthe. This is the anyway it's all which I explained. So now this is a TG market prompt on that. We say that it is it is acting as a market research expert and product is a coconut sugar, and it we say that, okay, identify the clearly what is our primary target and secondary target audience and customer pain point related to the sugar and buying motivations and objections and customer persona. And if you give this prompt, it will tell you the detail points. So what is the persona is, what is the age group is having that, what is the pain point is having that. So where this customer is like that, every detail you will get that. Just you feed this prompt to the ChatGPT. Okay, now just so then okay, there is a message to the market prompt actually. So then you have now we are giving the prompt saying that what is it? I want to give the messaging to get what message I can give to the customers so that they will compel to buy from me that. That's you can see the product is same like coconut sugar. Now it says a clear value propositions and the 3 unique selling point. Why we are selling the 3 unique products? There is a different customers are there, so that each customer base should appeal. Then emotion and logical benefit. When the customer buy that, the most of the guys we buy from the emotion and then we justify it with our logics. That's how we do that. Next is the core brand message to the health conscious buyers. So as a it taken as a health buyers as a more TG on that. Based on that, if you give this person prompt on that, it will give you that whole detailed what message we should be get that offer to the customer. This is second prompt. So this is a media channels. You can you can use it to the whatever the other your product. Only you can replace with the product and replace with your messaging on that. Detail prompt it will be remain same. As a digital marketing strategy to product is same, and then so what media channels we can use it? Online and offline it will give that. You can delete to the offline. You can only focus on the online. What online you can give that, and what content relating to the Instagram, YouTube, WhatsApp, and retail cafes, and what is the content format for each channel. It will also give the content format which you can follow that. So only here if you know the content, things and how you can able to benefit out that, you can use it from. And you also see that when you messaging, there is a education credibility we are building with the customer. We are clearly prompting on that. Based on that, it will give the message. Then come back to the fourth of the lead capturing prompt on that. Here we are using as a free recipes for the coconut sugar, and the water is a sugar alternative guide for this guy, and also to the health tips. What are the health tips you can give that so that this guy will be start using the product. The landing page content outline and the lead capture hook and CTA. Hook in the sense when the customer sees that what make him to get the attention of the customers on the call to actions. And there is a nurture systems. Okay, we taken it to the 7 days to the 10 days. As I mentioned, to the at least to the 10 days, we should be follow up that. So the customer will be buy from us. It will give the whole 10 days content for you that, so that you can follow with that. You follow with that message. The educational content and trust building messages and example of we can done through the WhatsApp, as I mentioned, or the email. It will make you, like, if your leads are starting from the awareness, which is the top of the funnel, go into the buying to readiness is the conversion at the bottom of the funnel. Now the like sales conversions things, like you have a like product page copy, you can mention that, and also to the objection handle, that why the people are coming up with the different objection handle pages. The FAQ, you can mention that. These are the frequently asked questions where they can actually, you can mention that. It will help you to get there. So focusing on the same thing, like clarity, health benefit, and the trust. So this is all about like how we can use the AI in the marketing. There are the different tools available, AI tools, to get to the content and everything is concerned. But you should be know the framework. You should be know the what plan you should be follow that, and then you can use that tool to your favor. So any questions, you can have that. We can do this for any domain. We can do that. Only what we should be do that, when we doing the domain specific, we should be considered to the who's actually running the businesses. So one is a marketing angle. As agency, we can we look into that. This is a that's where I am coming there. So as a like businesses, that your business, what is your business, and TG. When we give this prompt also, we make sure that all our TGs and everything is right. When we discuss with the business, for like then like something is going wrong on that, we will actually eliminate that, delete that. It will make us our job easier. If you otherwise you go to the market research, even businesses, they're not able to find the whole details on a single point of time. They will tell, these are the only 2-3 points only they will tell, the cover up, they will tell that, and then remaining things we need to do that as an agency. It's the other way around. If you are going with the detail and we say that these are the things there, is it right or wrong, and this work is very simple. Then you will tell that is it right or wrong.
Some areas, I'm basically certified financial planner.
Okay.
I am using AI for market, that is for my research purpose.
Okay.
So my service provider is basically IIT.
Okay.
He has started a company.
Okay.
And the data gets updated instantly.
Okay.
So it captures everything on daily basis.
Okay.
So it has made my job very easy. Otherwise, I need to scout different websites to advise my clients.
Yeah.
Now, because of that, I'm very comfortable dealing with the data. But I don't know regarding the marketing.
So,
how do you manage? Because they manage only this one. When I ask them, they train only that domain, nothing else. But when you market different, when you offer services for different domains, how do you manage that research part? Yes, I want to.
Okay, one thing is the prompt which we keep there. Okay, certain things of the persona and like so what is it? We take some of the input from the businesses.
Okay.
We insert that input to the ChatGPT or any tool which is out there. It will amplify our inputs.
Okay.
So we give the certain data, and based on that data, it will take to the further details. It will go on that.
Okay.
It will shape it. That's the way like we easy for us.
They were challenging task.
That is anyway that every like client new.
It all depends on the quality of prompts. No, that is
correct. One is the quality of the prompt which you are giving, on the what inputs you are giving to the machine.
Yeah.
Based on that, it will become.
Thank you.